guys, my name is Emily, if you haven't seen my face before, and today we're going to be talking about my summer favorites. So this is going to be stuff that I've been loving this summer, from makeup to general beauty, miscellaneous stuff. I have a bunch of stuff to talk about with you guys, and I'm super excited, so we are just going to jump right into it. So we are going to start with makeup that I've been loving this summer, and something that has been a definite staple for me has been this Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Grateful. I'm going to go ahead and do a little swatch on the back of my hand, and if you guys aren't familiar with Rare Beauty blushes, they are super pigmented. So I only have a little tiny drop there, and this will go a super long way. So here's what this color looks like. This is the dewy version. It's this really nice red color. I will admit it does look a little bit scary on my hand because it is a very pigmented blush, but you would only need the tiniest amount, and you can blend this out to make this really pretty sun-kissed look. Some days I will wear this a little bit less blended out to have a little bit more of a bold look, but most days I prefer to blend this out quite a bit so that I just have this nice red toned flush. I am wearing this today on my nose as well as on my cheeks, and you can see that it's not super intimidating by any means. Once it is blended out, you just have this nice dewy wash of color to add some life back into your cheeks, which I really like. So this has definitely been, like I said, a staple. This has been my go-to blush all summer long, and I've really been liking this. This little bottle will also last a really long time because you only need a little bit to go a long way. I have two lip products that I have been wearing quite a bit this summer, and the first one is actually something that I think I've mentioned previously in another favorites video. This is the Sephora Colorful Gloss Bomb, and this is in the shade Girl on Fire. You can see that it is pretty pigmented, but you don't need to have this super opaque color on your lips if you don't want to. You can kind of have a light hand with it, smudge it up a little bit to get a little bit of a lighter color. But in general, that's pretty much what the shade is. It has a nice consistency to it. It's super glossy, makes your lips super juicy. Now that I have this tone of pink in my hair, I really like this color specifically because it matches with it, but it doesn't clash, which some pinks can tend to do if you do have pink hair. It's pretty hydrating on my lips. It feels good, and I don't find it to be too sticky, so this definitely has been something that I've been reaching for quite a bit. However, if I am in the mood for more of a neutral toned lip, I will reach for this one most of the time, which is the Kaja Heart Melter. I have this in the shade 03 Crazy For You, and this is a lipstick in a heart shape, which is pretty unique, and you click it at the bottom to make the lipstick come out. It's this really super pretty glossy finished lipstick, and it's really smooth on your lips. It doesn't dry my lips out. It's more of a mauve-y nude, and it's super sleek. There's no mess with this, which I really like. And I just like the consistency of this. I feel like it's just very smoothing on the lips. It's got that nice sheen to it because I'm definitely not a matte lipstick girly. I love me some gloss. So this is a hydrating formula, but it's still a lipstick. So if I do want that opacity with a little bit more longevity, I will go for this one. My next makeup beauty favorite is the Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow. This is the Ultra Glitter formula in the shade Sequin. And this is like a copper glitter, beautiful, just all over the lid, easy to go kind of eyeshadow. Here is what that looks like on the back of my hand. There is definitely some sparkle to it. This is what I'm wearing all over my lids today, and this has been a super go-to. If I'm ever in a time crunch and I just need something really quickly to put on my eyes, I will always reach for this one. But even on days where I do have some time to get ready, I still find myself reaching for this one to just sweep all over the lid because it is such a pretty shade, and I love the way that it reflects when it hits the light. It's just so pretty. I feel like it's super flattering on my eyes, and it's just great, honestly. I love this. This has been one of my favorite Super Shock eyeshadows in my collection that I have ever had, and I am a big fan of this one. If you haven't tried a Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow before, the Ultra Glitter formula definitely has that nice sheen to it, if that's what you're looking for. And this one is a pretty neutral shade, so it's not too bold, it's not too out there, but at the same time, this is just such a nice staple to have in your collection. If you're doing a cut crease and you want to add some shimmer on your lid, or if you just want a cute little halo eye, or you just want to add a little glitter to your look, these are a great way to do that, and this one has been my favorite this summer. My last makeup item, which I kind of use as part of my makeup routine, but it technically would be skincare, I guess, is the Supergoop Glow Screen Sunscreen. This is SPF 40. I will put this on my hand as well for you guys to see it. It does have a tint to it, which you can see on my hand there, but once you blend it out into your skin, it just gives this really pretty dewy look to your skin, but also giving you that SPF, which is really nice. You can see that glow there. I use this basically as a primer, and a sunscreen all in one whenever I do my makeup. It sits really nicely under my foundation. Supergoop does have a range of different options depending on what finish you want. I'm pretty sure they have a matte one if you're looking for something that won't add so much shine to your face, because this definitely is a glowy sunscreen. I'm wearing this today under my foundation and you can see that there still is that glow coming through. Because I do have dry skin, especially in the winter, I will opt for a hydrating primer on top of this, but in the summer, I'm pretty much fine with getting away with just using this as my sunscreen and primer in one. I have been loving this all summer long and I will continue to use this throughout the rest of the year. Moving away from the makeup and more into some beauty products, I have a couple of hair products to talk about with you guys that I've been loving, both from the brand Kerastase, I think is how this brand is pronounced. I could be completely wrong, and I apologize in advance if I am, but this specifically is the line for color treated hair, and since I've dyed my hair pink, this has been what I've been using. This is the Resurfacing High Shine Rinse Treatment. It is a chroma gloss that you put in your hair after you've shampooed it and then rinse it right out and continue on with your conditioner or hair mask or whatever else you use. My bottle is about here, so I've already gone ahead and purchased another bottle because I really like this. This adds a lot of shine into my hair, and if you are someone who has colored hair, fashion color specifically, you know that a lot of the times when you bleach your hair a lot, it'll dry it out and it'll take away that glossy shine that you might have in your hair, and this really helps put that back in. It adds this natural sheen to your hair that just makes it look a lot healthier, and I just love this. Like I said, it's been a repurchase. I feel like this makes a really big difference in the way that my hair looks. All the Kerastase products with this pink packaging are that Chroma Absolute collection that are for color treated hair, and I also have the hair mask in this collection, which is the Mask Chroma Filler. Little fun fact, I have actually added some of my hair dye into my hair mask, and this is like a little hack if you have colored hair and you want to help your hair color last longer. You can add some dye that is the same color of your hair, obviously, into your conditioner. That way when you're washing your hair, you're adding some of that color back that you might have lost when you wash your hair, because hair color does fade, unfortunately, and we want to get the most out of it. So for sure, this has been something that's been helping keeping my hair pink and bright and keeping me happy. I'll use this after the hair gloss, and I'll let this sit in my hair for about 20-ish minutes. Then I'll rinse it out and then dry my hair. And this mask helps add moisture back into your hair because, like I was saying, color treated hair is usually a lot more dry, so you do need that extra moisture to keep your hair hydrated, and this really helps with that. It makes my hair feel nice and soft. I also have the shampoo in this collection, which is actually in my shower right now. I forgot to grab it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, these products are really expensive, and it definitely is a splurge for me to get these, but they just make my hair feel so good and look so good. And even though my hair is color treated, it doesn't feel crunchy, it doesn't feel dry, and that's because of these products. I haven't done a favorites video in quite a while, so I haven't been able to mention these before, but I actually started using these towards the end of last fall. So not quite a year, but I definitely have been using these for a while, and it makes a huge difference in my hair. So these are definite recommendations if you have colored hair. Up next, I have the Princess Peach Shower Jelly. This is from Lush. If you aren't familiar with shower jellies, they are like shower gels, but they are in jelly form. I'm gonna see if I can take this out without making a mess. Here is what the jelly looks like. It really is like a jello consistency. This was a collab with the Mario movie, and it smells so good. It's this really nice peachy pineapple scent that is so nice for summer, and the scent really lasts on my skin too after I get out of the shower, which I love. It's just such a nice bright summer scent. It's super fruity, which is right up my alley. I'm not sure if this is still available or not because it might have been limited edition when this came out, but I literally can't get enough of this. And if it is limited edition, I'm gonna be pretty upset because I've already used about half of this. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna have to find a new favorite after this one, but this one just, delicious. Keeping up with the body care theme, I have some products from Truly Beauty, which I've been loving. I did just make a video reviewing these products, as well as quite a few others that I bought from them. I will leave that video in the cards above for you guys to check that one out. But the ones that I have been absolutely obsessed with have been the Buns of Glory collection, specifically the serum and the butter, as well as the Acai Your Boobies serum and butter. These together are great. They make your skin so smooth. The scents are amazing. The Buns of Glory is for your booty. This has a nice watermelon scent, And the acai your boobies is obviously for your chest. This has a acai scent. They make your skin feel like butter, and I definitely recommend these ones. So again, check out that video if you want to hear more thoughts about these. I have some perfumes to talk about with you guys. The first has been Cherry in Japan by Escada. I'm pretty sure I also mentioned this in my last summer favorites, but this is a really nice cherry blossom scent. Also, I am not a floral person. I love fruity scents. I love gourmands, beachy scents, that kind of vibe. I'm definitely not a floral girly, but this is so nice. If you aren't familiar with Escada, they are a brand that releases usually limited edition perfumes every year. So every summer they have a new summer fragrance. This was the summer fragrance last year. I picked it up and I have used quite a bit of this since then. This is an eau de toilette. This is what I reach for if I want something that is just light and airy and fresh smelling, but at the same time it's very pretty. It's dainty. It's just lovely. And like I said, I'm not a floral girl, but this one is just special. It's different and it's really unique. I don't have anything else with cherry blossom that I've ever really liked before, but this one just hits different. Honestly, I'm such a big fan of this. Because this is limited edition, I didn't use this too much throughout the rest of the year. I've been saving it mostly for the summer, unless I was really craving the scent. Maybe once or twice a month I would spray this on throughout the year, but other than that, it's been a staple summer fragrance for me. Again, like I said, if I want something light, dainty, and beautiful, this is what I'm reaching for. The next perfume I have to talk about with you guys is also from a brand I'm not 100% sure on how to pronounce. This is Sud Pacifique, I think is how you would say it, Vanille Coco. This is an eau de toilette, and I have used quite a bit of this. Like the name suggests, this is a vanilla coconut fragrance. It's not a beast mode fragrance. However, I will reach for this every single time I'm going to the beach. If I want to be at the beach, I'm wearing this fragrance. If I wake up in the morning and I need a pick-me-up, I'm wearing this fragrance. I have just been spraying the heck out of this summer because it just gives such sweet coconut summery vibes. It's such a nice beach fragrance. If you aren't a coconut fan, you're not going to like this because that coconut definitely is in there. This is just such a nice blend with the coconut and the vanilla. They go so nicely together. It's such a pretty scent. I have about a third left of this, so I'm thinking probably next summer this will be gone because I'm definitely going to pull this one back out. The last perfume I have to talk about with you guys is from the Dua brand. This is Alexandra Short. This scent has become my everyday perfume. It's basically my staple scent at this point. I cannot get enough of this. Like the rest of Dua's fragrances, if you aren't familiar with them, this is a perfume extract, so it has a higher concentration. It's strong. Unless you go light with it, this is going to give you some good projection. It's going to give you some good longevity, and I have been obsessed with this. It's such a nice vanilla fragrance. This is honestly an everyday perfume for whatever season you're in my opinion, and I have been going crazy with it in the summer. It's a perfect vanilla in my opinion. I love it. I've never smelled any vanilla perfume that I love more than this one, and I just can't get enough of this, honestly. As you can tell, I've used quite a bit of it. It's got a nice dark color juice there. I'm obsessed with it. Up next, I have some deodorant from Native. This is from the Candy Shop collection, and this specific scent is strawberry and vanilla taffy. This scent is delicious. It's like the name suggests, it's this sweet vanilla and strawberry scent, which is super yummy, and I love it. I have been using Native deodorant for a few years now. I switched over to this because it is aluminum free and paraben free, and I haven't needed to go back because I really like the scent of this and it works really well. Some people do have really bad experiences with aluminum free deodorant, and that has not been the case for me with this one specifically. They release new collections all the time with brand new scents. They have so many things to choose from. I have a whole bunch of them. I've been using them for a while, like I said, and I haven't had any issues with them. I love the way they smell, and this scent particularly has been one of my favorites this summer. The next thing I have to talk about with you guys are actually two bikinis from Black Bow, which is a bathing suit company that, again, is a little bit more on the bougie end, in my opinion. They are a little bit more expensive than bathing suits I usually buy, but I saw these online and I just got so obsessed with them, I had to try them out. I will post some pictures on what these bathing suits actually look like on the model. That way you guys can get a better idea of them. The first one I have to talk about with you guys is the Zoe triangle top. Here's what it looks like, and this pattern is called Love Letter. It's got this really cute rose flower stamp kind of detailing with little hearts. It's got little bows, and it's got also this little heart detailing there. And to go with that, I got the Zoe side ties modest bottom. You can see that it has little side ties here, and it has those little pink ribbons on the side as well. And the thing with Black Bow that I really like is they'll release a color pattern, but they'll release it in different styles. And the other bathing suit that I have by them is the Tona Twisted Top. that is basically like a little bralette shape. And to go with that, I have the Modest Bottoms in Baby Doll Pointel. These have this really cute lace trim that goes around the edges of the bathing suit. There's a little bit of a bum scrunch, but these are again more modest bottoms. They had a more cheeky version as well. This is just what I was more in the mood for when I picked these ones out. And they have the Black Bow logo right there. I honestly was hoping that I wouldn't love these as much as I do, because now I want more since I love these ones so much. They have so many color patterns to choose from, so many different styles, and just look at that. Look at the lace. It's so friggin' pretty. I cannot get enough of these. I'm obsessed with them. They're such good quality, and honestly, unfortunately for my wallet, I will probably be buying more. The last kind of clothing related item I have is this tote bag from American Eagle. This is a super cute crochet bag that I've basically made as my everyday purse. I take this with me everywhere. I had to empty it to show you guys. I have definitely become more of a tote girl over the years, and I reach for things like this a lot more than traditional purses. It's just so cute. I love it. It's just very effortless. You can fit quite a bit in here, and it's just cute. It's easy. You just throw it over your shoulder and you're good to go. So this has been another staple of mine for the summer. Now I have some miscellaneous favorites that aren't really clothes. They're not beauty or makeup related. They're just things that I've really been enjoying this summer. The first one is The Summer I Turned Pretty, which so many people have been raving about this summer. I watched the first season and I have just started the second, so please no spoilers if you guys have caught up, because I'm not caught up yet, but I plan to be caught up soon because I'm really enjoying the show. It's such a perfect summer vibe show. There's romance, there's drama. Honestly, the season finale of season 1 made me cry, so there's emotions going on. It's just such a nice summer show, and I'm hoping that the second season is as good as the first one. Super excited to keep watching it, and would definitely recommend that one if you guys haven't checked it out yet. The other show that I've been watching quite a bit this summer, which is actually an anime, is Komi Can't Communicate. I actually did a video not too long ago reading the first volume in I think 5 manga series, and Komi Can't Communicate was in one of those. I really liked it, and I've kept up reading it, and I decided to check out the anime as well. So I've been basically reading and then catching up with the anime. So right now I am on season 2. I have 3 episodes left, and I'm really excited, hoping it's going to end on a good note. We will see. It's a story about a high school girl with really bad social anxiety to the point where she isn't able to communicate with others. She has a really hard time with that, but she wants to make friends. And she ends up meeting a guy who helps her out with that. He helps her make friends, and her goal is to make 100 friends, and the story is basically just her doing that, her life, her struggles, and her making friends, which is actually very wholesome. I really like the series. It's very cute, and I've really been enjoying it. So that, paired with The Summer I Turned Pretty, have kind of been my summer staples. I also have been watching a few other things on the side, but those are kind of the highlights of what I've been really enjoying this summer specifically. Alright guys, that wraps up my summer favorites for 2023. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down below what you guys have been loving this summer. I'd love to check it out. If you want to, you can go ahead and leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you want, and I will see you next time. Thanks guys. Bye. God bless.